Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Hey, I'm live. Hello? Okay, whatever. Guess no one's watching. We're going to have a discussion about how to deal with hopelessness today. Anyone's welcome to discuss this topic with me. This is an important live. Who else is talking about how to deal with hopelessness? So I'm trying to be productive here, okay? Charlie Marno, what's up, bro? How's it going, man? Miranda Apler, hey, how's it going, Miranda? Welcome. Mate Bro, hey, are you ready to discuss hopelessness? Hey, hi, what's up? How's it going? Hopelessness. How do you guys deal with hopelessness? What when you have feelings of hopelessness, what do you do to cope with it? I'll leave the question open. How do you deal with hopelessness? I cry. Charlie Marno 100. I cry, listen to sad music, and drink. Music. Oh yeah, I love music so much. Oh yeah, it's the thing with music. That's a good point. But when you're in a deep depression, sometimes even music doesn't work. But when you're at the kind of foothill of depression, the music could lift you out of depression and help with hopelessness. Hopelessness and depression go hand in hand, I guess, right? That's a good one, music. I cry. Sometimes you can't help but to cry. Drink. I didn't drink today. I'm staying strong, but yes, I'm guilty. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Oh no, I drank alone yesterday. The day before, I drank as well. Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do. Persian Fu. Hey man, I know you kind of abandoned my channel because I talked about some weird stuff. I understand, man. But hey, welcome back. I'm not that skinny. I've been kind of gaining weight. Are you a generational millionaire yet? Are you close? What the how to delete messages? Hmm. Why would you want to delete a message? I didn't abandon, man. I just haven't been on YouTube much. Okay, that's cool, man. I hope you're doing well and you're making a lot of money. Did you hear about the founder of OnlyFans passed away from cancer at 43 today, I believe? That's terrible, and he's a billionaire. That makes you think, you know? Makes you think. Oh, it gone. Never mind. They have this thing called CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and I tried it before. I went to this sliding scale, kind of like psychiatry college thing, and it's where you reprogram the thoughts in your head, but it takes work. Maybe I could try that again, or maybe it works for other people. I don't know. Some people say, don't be a bitch, be a man. And that stuff doesn't exist. Depression, hopelessness, that that's being a bitch. Am I gay, bi, or straight? To be honest with you, I'll tell you right now about my sexuality. I would say that I'm straight. I wish I could be gay, because then I'd have be part of a community and I could fit in with people and I could go to the bar and fit in. But I'm attracted to women. I experimented with being gay in the past, but it's just not me. And I'm man enough to say that. 95% of your thoughts are coming from your subconscious. So CBT definitely helps with that. Yeah, Persian Fu, you're a smart guy, man. Um, yeah, you're right. And that's why I'm a lazy person, Persian Fu. And I've always had behavioral problems as a child, to be honest with you, and I am kind of lazy. I'm sure if I worked really hard, like for instance, my sister's probably a little smarter than me, but she got her master's and stuff, and she studied really hard because she came from a slightly different generation than me. So maybe if I worked really hard, I could have went to college and stuff. But I always kind of was behavioral, bad, mischievous. So you're right. Maybe if I put work into it. Persian Fu, Persian Fu. Good. That's a good point. I don't know how to tell my mama I'm her son, not her daughter. Well, man, it seems to be popular nowadays to be whatever you want, so go at it. Cap ass I'm Seji BG I can rail. Run. Sometimes my brothers say if you're gay you should find a bridge, but he says it all the time to me because I watch lies. I have odd. Hello brother. You good have you ever visited London? No. But I'm interested in visiting London. I still need to go to New York. I've never been to New York. Yeah. Where are you from? Shahim, where are you from? My name's Z, by the way. You guys could call me Z. I'm not drinking tonight, so I'm sober. I'm from London, brother. How are you? Hi. Hi. Hello from California. Hello to London. It must be different time over there. How's your health? It's okay, brother. I'm working on it. There's so much aspects to health. You have your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, and sometimes I'm all in a jumble. But I'm working, and I hope your health is good too. Which he says lies is gay, even how he isn't. I'm sorry what you're going through. Thanks. Been supporting you for a while, brother. Oh, Shalim, thank you, brother. Thank you. Where in Cali am I from? Around NorCal. I'm not in Northern California now. I'm in Southern California. It's getting hot. So the biggest thing I take away from the live streaming, let me do a check here. I'm sleeping in my car. I have to make sure I'm not being too loud. I watched a little bit of my live stream the other day, and I was drinking, and I smack my lip. I go like that, and it's really nerve wracking for the viewers probably. So I need to work on that. I'm not drinking alcohol today, so maybe I won't do it as much. But I bought cigarettes again. Oh, I have a little more than a pack, and I'm hopeful this is my last pack. Hopefully. How are you guys doing tonight? Good? I hope you're all doing good. I'm still kind of new to live streaming, so I don't really know. I tried to start a topic. Food, water, and a roof. Man, can't complain. Good. Good for you. Yeah. Charlie not really anymore. Since I started talking to the chat, I feel a little better. But the reason I'm live streaming is because I must feel really hopeless. I'm doing this without any alcohol. I'm sober, and I'm living on the edge. I'm live streaming, talking about controversial subjects. So I am hopeless. I'm at a crisis point in my life. I am, and I'm pretty strong. I'm not what the young guys say. I'm not a pussy. I'm not a bitch. But I get weak sometimes, and I'm in a crisis point in my life. I'm 40 years old, and I don't want to go live with my parents anymore. I want to be independent. It's a dream. Some people dream of being the CEO of Google. Some people dream of having a family and kids. That ship has sailed for me. Some people dream of crazy things. I just want to be independent, you know? No, I'm living in my car, Persian food. I've been feeling the same way lately, turning to alcohol and just making things worse. Yes. That's the worst thing you could do. Look, I'm so full of energy today because I didn't drink today. Do I have a job? I don't have a job, but I do a little things online to make money every week for my spending money. Like you could call it gambling if you safe gambling if you want. I have anxiety, so it's hard to answer your question. Catch Pegasus. I have problem holding job because I have anxiety, and obviously I've been bullied in the workplace. I would love to work. I've always been hardworking from when I was younger, job wise. But I get tripped out, you know. Life is short after all. We are gonna die. Mamun Legend OG, hey, how's it going? You're right. Yeah, that's why all this talk about hopelessness and depression, if you think about it, it's a waste of time because life's so short, and that's maybe what keeps me going as well. That's a good point. You should try travel more, maybe you can try to get your mind off things, but we are here to support. Oh no, no, I don't need support. This is not a support group for me. I just want to bring it up as a discussion. I'm not looking, I'm not crying for help. Trust me, I'm fine. I had a productive day today. I didn't drink. I practiced a game. I played pool. I practiced, and I took a shower at the gym, and I had one meal. I still have the leftovers. I got a Mexican plate. I couldn't even finish it, a special, and I need to switch to the low carb. I go through phases, a lot of people do that. Traveling, that's a good point. No, Charlie Marno, no. I love my parents so much, and I'm ashamed to go there. You know, we get along wonderfully. They argue. They're older, and they're sick, and they argue with each other sometimes, and sometimes we get into arguments. But it's normal. We love each other a lot, and we have a cat. She's like part of our family too. I only interact with my parents. I don't really interact with the rest of my family. You gotta find a church, brother. This would world and life meaningless. Seek Jesus with all your heart, and you will find your answers. Very interesting Persian food. I thought you were Muslim, but yeah, I know a little bit about Jesus, uh, Persian food. I do, but like I mentioned before, I have a second cousin that's a born again Christian, very devout, and I asked him, and he saved me. He saved me. He did the prayer and everything for me. And I said, man, I said I have a problem. I'm not a I can't just have blind faith and accept God into my life, and Jesus as my Lord and Savior, because I don't know if it's real. I'm so realistic, skeptical. And he said, you know what, Z, you have to, at night when you go to bed, you have to talk, say, God, talk to me, show yourself, and give me proof. And you have to try to speak to him. And I tried, and I never heard anything. So how could I develop faith if I don't believe? I'm not gonna just be a play along person. If I want, I'm jealous of religious people, man. I brought that up in the last live stream. I'd like to know your opinion on that. He randomly reached out to me 4 years ago, and it changed everything about my life. I hope one day you have that experience. I will pray for that to happen tonight before bed. Persian food? If it happened, I'll let you know. Because I'll tell you, that's a very interesting subject you brought up, Persian food. Besides the CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and how we deal with our emotions and stuff. Because I see religious people, and they have a cure for my problem built into themselves. How do they deal with hopelessness? They don't deal with hopelessness because they have religion. That might be the answer to this topic that I created. I know it is, but I'm a tough person to sell on religion. I'm not an evil person, but I'm just so realistic. But I see what you're saying, Persian food. Hopefully God reaches out to me. You answered the topic question, Persian food. How do you deal with hopelessness? You have faith in something other than yourself and the material world. I know this. I know this. How do atheists live? I'm agnostic. I'm waiting till I die until I believe, But how do atheists deal with hopelessness. He has to open your heart, ask for help, come to him with your brokenness. Sounds easy, said than done. You guys are smart, man. Yeah, man, I don't like doing bad things. When I was younger, I tried to do bad things. It didn't feel right. I felt guilt. And if you feel guilty about something, it's not right, right? That's like your subconscious mind telling you something's wrong. If you don't feel guilt, go at it. Go at it. Not easy. I did it myself. He chooses who he saves. Yeah. I see the Mexican people, and they, like, before I saw this guy, he looked like a hardworking guy. He sat down and he had a burrito with chips and he was eating in a taqueria, and he did the prayer, and he's so devout. Before he eats, he prays. They're very religious people, man. It's it's something to look at. They're living in this life. You guys that are religious, you're living in this life. And you guys, to you, this is just the physical life, but you guys are you're working towards something else, on a really deep level. Muslims, Christians, Jews, Buddhists. Hmm. Persian Fu, if you're still here, how did he reach out to you? If you don't mind me asking. I eat at a local taqueria a lot. They have huge 14 super burrito I get. Oh yeah, yeah, they have good food. I got a plate today. Oh, Mamun Legend, I'm sorry. I recall you had questions and I didn't answer them because I was in a deep depression. I apologize, but hey, you could ask any question you want and I'll answer it now. Um, I did kind of give up on a relationship. I don't obviously look for it, and I'm just kind of on another level. I know you're probably younger and that sounds heartbreaking, but it's something you got to do if you get older and you're kind of a celibate guy. I don't want to say incel because that's like a hate group. But it's hard for me, to get women. I can't just get women. I was sitting in my living room looking through one of the windows by the ceiling. It was like a scene from a movie, a cloudy day, and the clouds started to part. I saw strong sunshine beaming on me. I felt very strong, warm rush of energy, something I've never experienced. I started crying and repeating, I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry, God. That's amazing. That's amazing. And he spoke to me, and then I felt strongly pulled to buy a Bible. I bought two versions, started reading a little, and a year later sought out churches and church groups. Wow, that's beautiful, Persian food. I envy that. That's beautiful. I hope that happens to me. God, if you exist, please, God, Jesus, please speak to me tonight. Speak to me. Give me a sign like I tried before, and I'll be a devout, true believer, and I'll have a reason to fight, slap hopelessness out of the way. I won't have hopelessness or despair. I'll have faith in something bigger than me, and me, and this material world, these cigarettes, this money, this dirty world we live in, all this pain and suffering and sin. I hope God speak to me, please. That's beautiful Persian food. Micah, hey, how's it going, brother Micah? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. Z is your name. Yeah, just the letter is fine. Just the letter. And now 90% of my friends here are Christians and Catholics. That's cool, man. It's good to be part of a community and have friends. That's good. And that's another thing religion's good for. Do you like fishing? Yes, I do. I had some videos in the past of me fishing. I haven't fished for a while, but yeah, I've been playing pool. It's kind of similar, you know, in a way, and kind of hard, but yeah, I haven't fished recently, but I like fishing. I do. Yeah, you know, when you're a religious person, you see all these things that I'm seeing right now, all this suffering and dirt and pain in your body, illness, the veins in my leg, and sick people, my parents, your parents, everyone dying, passing away. Like the founder of OnlyFans dying at 43 from cancer. And when you're not religious, that can make you psychotic, all of that. Because you don't have anything to fall back on, man. You know, it can make you psychotic. It makes you want to drink and drug and zap your mind, you know? So, yeah, religion is the answer to hopelessness. What else? Meditation, Eastern studies, uh, the Buddha, maybe not. Look at the people in charge of those the Eastern wellness, the Sadhguru on YouTube. These are false teachers. They're what's the word? I don't think they're good people. They're not good people. Hope I didn't post my email too much last live. No, uniquely, I mean, Micah, I don't think you're allowed to post email because I didn't see him. Just send a comment to me because all my comments are on hold, and send the comment with your email, and I'll not post the email, and I'll get your email, and we'll keep in touch for now. I'm gonna have to post my email for my channel soon because I'm doing lives and stuff. You know what I mean? Got a couple guys drinking right here. Oh, how hard is it to love in your car? Well, maybe if I don't move, they won't see me. Oh, I hope they don't smoke here, man. If I put one of these. gonna smoke out over here right next to my car, man. I close my window so I don't get smoked out. Have you ever lived in a different state? No, I haven't. How hard is it to live in your car? It's really hard. Really hard. I'm a beginner. Well, I think I'm gonna end my live stream because these guys are gonna have a heavy smoke session, and I don't want to get contact high. And they look like I didn't think about the live not showing emails. It's easier for plenty of people to quit stuff a little at a time, not all once. True, true, Micah, true. Thank you for the stream. I'm always rooting for you. Thank you, Charlie Marno. Thank you. Thank you. Well, when you live in your car, you don't really have privacy because things like this could happen. But I'm in a safe. It's not a dangerous place. I'm in a business parking lot, but you know, right next to you, right next to your car, things could happen. I will put my email in comment for you to approve. And the guy's touching my car. Once I was sleeping in my car in Los Angeles, and at 3 in the morning, someone started peeing on my car. Anyways, okay, Micah, Persian Fu, Charlie Mamo, Marno, Mamo Legend. Thanks, guys.